For your mercy never failed me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. I'll sing that again. I love you, Lord. For your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up till I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice, God. You have led me through the fire in the darkest night. You are close like no other. I've known you as my father. I've known you as my friend. I have lived in the goodness of God. All my life you have, all my life you have been faithful. So good you've been God. All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been, all my life you have been faithful. Ever since I could remember, you've been good. All my life you have been so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God. Your goodness, God. Your goodness is running after me. Your goodness is running after me. My life laid down, surrendered now. I give you everything, yeah. Your goodness is running after me. Your goodness, God, is running after me. It's chasing me down. It's chasing me down. It's running. My life laid down. I give you everything, yeah. Your goodness is running after me.
Are you experiencing loss of vision, or are your glasses broken? At Value Optical, we're open, and we're here to help. You can have your urgent eyeglasses in 3 days with packages starting at $695. When you visit us, be mindful of the 3 W's. Wear your mask, wash your hands, and watch your distance. Please call us toll-free 800-2020 for expert advice on your vision needs or to book your appointment. Value Optical, caring for your eyes.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 91 Eastern Main Road in St. Augustine. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
Get your vaccine. Well. Since I was pitching marbles, the place was good. I went and did some doubles, the place was good. I went by the beach and I watched the skies, it was a paradise. But when COVID touched down that day, and I see the cases start to raise, I tell you, if you don't get vaccinated, it's trouble for the place to be good again. For the place to be good again. For the place to be good again. No more lockdown in Port of Spain. For TNT to be good again. Right? So we could mash it up, shell it down and turn it over. So we could mash it up, shell it down and turn it over. Yo, this is Iwer, George, the big boss of the business, and this is the message from the North Central Regional Health Authority.
Did you know introducing different Gerber puree flavors into your baby's diet can expand their palate and allow them to accept more flavors and texture at an early age? With Gerber, you can explore and be adventurous by introducing more variety to your little one's diet with our new Gerber puree portfolio in a convenient squeezable pouch format in fun flavors like apple, pear, and mango. Gerber purees are 100% natural fruit purees and do not contain preservatives. Gerber, from 6 months onward.
Hi, what's up, TNT? This is Wayne Johnson out of Brooklyn, New York. I always wanted to do something back home, and we're going to be doing our gospel segment on Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM. Listen what I want you to do. Spread the word. Spread the word, TNT. Salvation, full and free. Salvation is for everybody. Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM.
Ikaro, I am Alatumishe Ifabamishe Aganki, better known as MCDU, and every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I host a show called Orisha, The Way of Life, right here on the Sheet 919 FM, where I have guests passing through from the Orisha Ifa Baptist Diaspora to educate, edify, and inform you, the listening public, about Orisha Ifa practices. So remember to tune in every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for Orisha, The Way of Life.
Pastor Hannah A. Parbu of Holy Spirit Ministries will be live on the Street 919 FM every first and third Wednesday from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. In the scripture, Matthew 19 verse 26, the Bible says, "But Jesus looked at them and said to them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." Pastor Hannah is here to motivate you, challenge you, encourage you to walk in your purpose and destiny God has for you. For prayer and counseling, call Pastor Hannah at 728-5197.
He heals me when I'm broken. Gives strength where I've been weak. Forever he'll reign.
Police!
Good day. Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q Auto Parts Division.
Yes, sir.
I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries.
Excuse me, sir?
Is it true you have batteries selling for $488?
Yes. Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries.
So I can buy a battery for $488?
Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive.
Which part?
Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arabita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 63 Tools.
Alright, thanks boss. Nah man. Granny, do you have $488 to lend, man?
No distance can divide us, our hope is what connects us. Though challenges we face, we're still full of resilience. If we believe together, things are gonna get better. We're closer than we've ever been, we will rise up much stronger. Just believe, just believe, just believe, just believe. 'Cause we've been down before, and we will rise once more. Just believe, just believe, just believe. Hope will lead the way. Tomorrow's a brighter day, so just believe.
Believe in the future, believe in each other, and we will get there. Be mobile, just believe.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the Titans of Democracy. That's the morning show.
Well, a pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Titans of Democracy, right here on the Street 919 FM. Let me thank the Heavenly Father for bringing me here safe, sound, and all together in one piece. A pleasant good morning going on to my entire family. Good morning to the lovely Miss Sharon Felix, Mr. Dominic Romain, and their entire families. Pleasant good morning going on to you, all our callers, all our listeners, to all of our viewers online. For those of you that are locked on via whatever mechanism that you are, it's always good to have you guys on the inside with us. Let me say pleasant good morning going out to the management and staff of the Street 919 FM. Good morning to Mr. Iwer George and his entire family. And guys, we are locked on live on Facebook at the Street 919 FM, also on YouTube at Iowa TV-live broadcast on the Street 919 FM. Also on air on radio. Yes, so the issue was rectified yesterday, and we are on air as well, so you can get us in any of the three places. So at this time, what I will do for just a bit as we await the lovely Miss Sharon Felix, I will take your calls at 342-0081-466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
How's my people?
They're doing good.
Please convey my regards. What is the format for YouTube? Could you inform me, please?
Okay, no problem.
You can announce it a little later, you know. I'll be listening.
Okay, no problem.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Caller, good morning.
Good.
Morning.
Good morning to you, my dear.
How are you doing?
I good. Thank God it's in another day, Bruce.
Yes.
And that was the greatest one yesterday, Bruce. Everybody keep calling, Sammy, but I'm glad to know that the notification came back on eventually.
Yes.
How are you going, Bruce?
I am doing fine.
Bruce, there's so much to talk about. One thing I wanted to say, Bruce, believe me to God, sorry they didn't arrest Ansel Roger and Michael and his head George. I gone. Have a good day. Dominique, morning. I gone, Bruce.
Oh gosh. Wait now, why is it? Let me check my pending, as you see. Caller, good morning.
Good
Good morning, Batman.
Hi, good morning.
I almost mashed up my old radio yesterday, I kept twisting and turning because I have the TV and the radio together. And I look at the TV on mute. And I listened to you all. And when I wasn't hearing anything, I prayed. But thank God it was just some technical problem.
Yeah, it wasn't here at the station. It wasn't here at the station. So they sort out the issue and we're good to go.
Right, well, praise the Lord, and I'm looking forward to long circular. Oh God, when? Although my sister busted on me, she went to the States, but I know when she hear you all open back, she will surely jump in a plane and come back. Well, we just have to pray that God mercies will make things be all right soon. Love hearing you all. Lovely voice. Does my voice sound like Sharon on? No, don't say nothing. Don't say anything. Love you all, everybody. Mano, morning. You ain't tell me who your girlfriend is yet. Bye-bye.
Oh, gosh. Caller, good morning.
Hi, Bruce. Morning. This is Miss Pleasantville.
Hi, how you
I'm
doing?
so glad to hear you all. So I'm just looking forward to you all for the day, and blessings to you and your family.
Yes.
And to the whole of the station. And happy independence to everyone.
Thank you, my
Best
dear.
station. Bye-bye.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, my brother.
Oh, what's going on?
I cool. How things with you?
They're cool.
Yeah, man. Well, you were really missed yesterday.
Sorry about that, man.
Well, I mean, it wasn't your fault, really. You know, sometimes things happen like that.
True.
You can't really fight it when it happens like that. So I guess, well, I'm going to touch base and say good morning to all of Trinidad and Tobago. You know? What's going on, Bruce? I see some things happening in Port of Spain, and I want to know if these people for real.
Right.
Watch me now. They may understand what really going on. And they want to argue with the police, you know.
Yeah.
I wonder if they understand what is a state of emergency in a country. I know some of them might understand what is a curfew. But if they could understand what is a state of emergency, and I see a group of people against the extension of the state of emergency and curfew.
Yeah, Papa.
They are against it. But they go on in the parliament and abstain. You understand? And fooling people out here, and have a set of people behind them with a set of notices and say you're going to flag and you're going to watch me now. Well, I'm so happy to report, Bruce. It have a couple of them have a ticket to pay, $1,000 ticket, and it's not only a ticket you have to pay. You lost 3 points on your license for your stupidity.
That is it.
You understand? So the people who encourage you there go back by the parliament and tell them you need $1,000 to pay your ticket. You lost 3 points for that. Bruce, I locked on. Have a good morning.
Yes, my brother. Take care.
Yeah, cool.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, Brucey.
Morning.
Good morning to the people of Mutuland, Samaru Village, and surrounding. And all God bless. Good morning, Mr. Napuna. Special good morning for you. Have a blessed one. And I watch those people and them to see how they make a certain woman turn them a fool. I watch them, you know, and make one woman turn them a fool. And she didn't come out there with them. So I want to know if we learn learn sense. But it's time that we learn sense, eh? Okay.
Yes, my dear. Caller, good morning.
Hey, morning, Big Bruce.
Morning.
Yes, boy, watch me. Yesterday I've proven how important people miss all your boy, brother boy, how important this radio station is, the brand that Iwer George built, boy. And it's joy in my heart to see what Iwer George has become as an entrepreneur. And Sharon, all the British people has only called, people went mad yesterday, you know. You understand that brand that's only built across here, we must never take that for granted. And that's why I want the PNM party to recognize that, not the government party. And man, all props to all you, Bruce, because you just make a effort as well to come down the road. And Bruce Boy, they was missed. You understand? They get used and abused in the parliament. That's what they like. When you have feathers in your head, the opposition leader use them and then spit them out. Chocolate. But Bruce, give thanks, boy, brother. Glad everything back up running.
Yeah, man.
And the love is dear Sharon and Dominic. And the brand that has built, and I hope that only grow from strength to strength. Either people like, either personally people do well, and I hope that the brand continue and only get more and more commercials and more ads, brother. May God be with all it. And to all the callers I missed to the Puna, like they hear she this morning, Bruce, stay strong.
Yeah, man. So guys, call me up. 342-0081 466-5391. Those are the numbers to get me live in studio. Nice. Caller, good morning.
Blessed love to you, Mr. Bruce Wayne, and your family this morning. Thanking the Lord for being the land of the living once more.
Yes.
Blessed love to Miss Sharon Felix also and her family. Blessed love to the owner of the radio station. Thanking the Lord for being back on the station again. Yesterday I was busy body, like I could have go mad yesterday. Was I listening to the church guy, Pastor Charles, and then I just asleep after hearing no radio again. I went turn in to the next station there. I come back, I go to Tamban, I go in, and like somebody doing me something, I vex. But praise the Lord, yes, praise the Lord. I'll tell you how important in truth. Like the man speak for us, he's going mad. Yes. Man, oh, blessed love to you, my dear, my area. Passive stream over, beat them to back at Paradise High. You all lift up all your head and keep the faith. No war at all. Show them that we have power. In Jesus' name. Blessed love to my Titans family. You don't know the name? Each and every one. Blessed love. Right?
Yes.
Nice.
Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Sharon and Dominic. This Kelman here. I just want to wish my daughter happy birthday for this morning, and that's it. So you have a good day.
Yeah, man, you too. Take care. Happy birthday to your daughter, man. Caller, good morning.
Hi, morning, Bruce.
Hey,
morning to Sharon and Dominic. Am I on or somebody else?
Yes, you're on. Go ahead.
Right. Listen, I just want to hope that you guys got a little rest yesterday. But I've always told you all that the impact you're coming in the morning, don't underestimate that impact it has on citizens out here. The land of radio, especially constructive radio, is what you all, put forward to us. And we embrace it big time from Iwer George, come right down. It's really a pleasure to have you guys on the morning. And you, Bruce, in your unique, in the style, we just admire you. Everybody has their own disposition that we admire and we embrace. So on the morning, again, time over time, I just want to tell you guys, thanks for being here in the morning. Take care, man. All the best.
Bless. So at this time, I am going to introduce my sister. Good morning, my dear.
Good morning, Bruce.
How are you, darling?
Yeah, I'm great.
Nice hearing you loud.
Thanking the Lord for waking up this morning in the land of the living. Oh. What's up with you? How are you going?
They cool. Having a wonderful morning thus far. Can't complain.
Praise the Lord. Is Tobago locked down?
I'd send a message and I waited for my reply. It's supposed to be
Come
locked
on,
on.
Tobago. Tell us that you're locked on
Well,
this morning, woman.
I think I seen a call here just now. I think his mother caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Sean. Bruce and all are busy at this time. But I want to let you know with yesterday, there's a talk, you never miss the water till the well runs dry.
So we on.
You're getting things.
Yeah,
you're getting things every day. Yeah, we lock on.
Nice.
You're getting things every day.
Praise the Lord.
And you
Oh
do
my
appreciate
gosh.
it. You see what's going on.
I feel like $1 million
today. It could happen for a week. I know what we all would have done. And this year went on the Friday. They call them fellas who get a ticket for going down to the place, they're lucky boys. That woman put them in something that they should not even go in. They should have better sense. Have a woman tell them go and do this, and they don't have sense to know not to do it. Okay then, bye.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, Sharon. So we on in Tobago.
Excellent. Nice. So Trinidad and Tobago, it's Friday. And it could be a good Bacchanal Friday.
Yeah.
And I was really coming to have a real Bacchanal, but I had to change my course.
What Bacchanal?
You're calling me as I start, so... So that was Tobago calling me on my cell phone to tell me they're hearing us. Thank you so kindly.
Nice.
All right, excellent. So guys, I'm happy that we all alive today. And I want to thank the Lord for being able to wake up this morning and even to talk to you. Being able to see myself in the mirror and being able to see Bruce and being able to spend another day in this land. I want to thank the Lord for that. What's happening in the news today?
Well, I was actually I was waiting on you to get into the to the dailies.
You don't have to wait on me. You could get in.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that I'm on point with you, ma'am. To make sure that when you say fire, I could say light it.
All right. I hear you. Well, I see headlines in the Express says Delta worries.
Yeah.
And then I see religious leaders support SOE. And I see Gary under pressure. And that's the headlines on the Express this morning. Prime Minister pleads with parents again. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has made another plea for parents to take their children to get vaccinated against COVID-19, saying he's worried about the Delta variant. And if I'm not mistaken, there's another, they found another variant again.
Yeah, it's 5
or 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
Right. Good. Tracy worried by Tobago's low vaccination rate. Secretary of Health in the Tobago House of Assembly, THE, Tracy Davidson Celestine, is worried that the island could have a medical crisis on its hand if the COVID-19
Delta variant arrives there, especially since the majority of Tobagonians are still unvaccinated.
UNC gives no reason for not voting no. The opposition UNC has maintained that it does not support the government's extended state of emergency, SOE. Central police arrest for stolen items recovered. 4 men were arrested in the Princestown on Monday after the vehicle in which they were traveling was carrying stolen items from a Cover construction company. Man 36 told to keep 100 feet from girl 11 years. A Point Fortin man who allegedly raped an 11-year-old girl at his home was granted bail by a magistrate. Gunmen killed 4 more. 4 men were shot and killed in separate incidents in North Trinidad between 8:20 p.m. on Tuesday night and 2:30 p.m. yesterday. No arrest in murder of press play, The Peacemaker. Up to yesterday, there have been no arrests for the shooting death of Kevon Hercules, 29, known in the entertainment world as DJ Press Play. And those are some of the stories in the Express and in is it the Guardian? I mean,
Newsday?
Yeah, you go ahead just now. In the Newsday, I'll tell you. In the Newsday, I see St. Vincent government builds home for residents affected by volcano eruptions. 6 deaths, 212 new COVID-19 cases reported. Prime Minister SOE not needed to win elections. Chief Secretary State quarantine for COVID-19 patients caught zessing. Chief Secretary of Tobago House of Assembly, state quarantine for COVID-19 patients caught zessing. Synanon Point Fortin Highway to be completed by January. Angostura donates $350,000 in food vouchers to families affected by COVID-19. School survey, boys feel the burn of bullying. School survey, boys feel the burnt of bullying. Kevon Molino faces a lengthy layoff after ACL injury. Tobago COVID-19 death toll now 62. Kamala government did not convince me over SOE extension. How they go convince you? If it was you to call it, you'd have convinced yourself. Men held for cursing, throwing stones at police in Rio Claro. Damn good. Man shot dead in Port of Spain. Embarrassing Trinidad and Tobago stuck in state of emergency soap opera. Sandy Grande watchman tied up as bandits steal truck parts. ODPM respond to online critics. Jeeps used in flooding. Wallerfield men robbed while trying to sell phone. 2 new cases of Delta variant detected in Trinidad. Prime Minister SOE will be removed when it's safe to do so.
And there is that.
CMO Tobago, Victoria, Caroni counties to watch for COVID-19 cases. Cops disperse trade union citizens for SOE extension protest. What is wrong with these people? TTMA Chamber welcome Forex boost. Government outvotes opposition on SOE motion, speaking time. Those are the stories from a couple of days into today on the Newsday. And what's happening on the Guardian?
Headlines on the Guardian: Delta worries Prime Minister. PM concerned of possible impact of Delta variant among unvaccinated. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has said yesterday he was concerned and worried that the current policy for returning nationals could expose the country to the deadly Delta variant and what it could mean for the unvaccinated population. Labour Minister denies claims of mandatory vaccinations for public sector workers. The government is not examining mandatory vaccinations for public sector workers, says Labour Minister Stephen McCleshy. As County Victoria cases raise, Munilal ramps up vaccination awareness drive. UNC, we will not be drawn into the PNM's blame game. Oh? Papayo. Davidson Celestin Cups discuss lockup facility for breach of quarantine. Second child has mild adverse reaction to Pfizer. Bird feeder gifts for Shiva Boys students. Shiva Boys Interact Club offers free textbooks to needy students. Water woes in Belmont and St. Anne's. BIGWU and RBL failed to agree on vaccine policy. Injunction over control of NCPTA extended. Man freed of double murder. TTRNA to appeal industrial court ruling. Police warn against misuse of fireworks.
That's for independence.
Yeah. Ballhead placed on $5,000 bond.
What Ballhead could do so?
Tobago going big on training its people. Well, we read that earlier. Right. TRHA warns of medical crisis if vaccine hesitancy remains high. Those are the stories in The Guardian.
Check your phone.
Okay.
So Trinidad and Tobago, you heard it from the Express, the Newsday, and the Guardian. And I would have put up an article on my profile on Facebook. And let me say good morning to all the viewers on our Facebook page and the viewers on our YouTube channel. So Facebook, The Street at 919 FM, and on YouTube, Iwer TV/live broadcast. I want to thank Amsterdam. He sent me that article last night, and I think it's an excellent read for this morning. Excellent read for this morning. I would not have written it in that manner, but I want to congratulate our Archbishop. An excellent piece this morning. Bruce, you good? I say you're good organizing, right?
Yeah, I was looking for now.
Right. So, Trinidad and Tobago, I want to remind us, while this morning is a bacchanal morning for us, we Monday to Thursday we go into heavy discussions, and let me just tell you, I have two numbers here now. So when we're ready to open the lines, I have a Digicel and B-Mobile number so that we have more space for calls, more volume. I want you to listen to what I have to read this morning. And it's an article from the Catholic News. Conversation with Archbishop. What has COVID taught us about our nation? And listen, we are living in unprecedented times for the fourth time in our young history. We approach Independence Day in a state of emergency. This should not be cause for pause and reflection on the nature and health of our young republic. We are brought to a state of emergency by a microbe that is resilient and mutating constantly to become more deadly. This little microbe has brought us to our knees. It does not care if we are rich or poor, educated or uneducated, black, Indian or white, male or female, Trinidadian or Tobagoan, urban or rural. The microbe is indiscriminate in its reach and lethal in its attack. How do you fight an enemy you cannot see? An enemy that uses your shortcomings against you, that exploits every weakness to invade the bodies of citizens and cause grave sickness, and wherever it can, death. In our short history, we have never had to face this type of challenge. At the time of writing, 42,962 citizens have had COVID-19. Some 1,219 have died, and the number of persons being infected each day fluctuates between 123 and 300. Many breadwinners have been out of work. Unemployment has soared. Poverty has increased dramatically. Businesses have closed and liquidity in this country has been falling by around 1 billion per month since January. The real threat to our nation is not the microbe. It is all the weaknesses that exist in our democracy before COVID-19, despite all the science that we know and that has been communicated. The young, rich and poor gated community and ZESA parties have acted against the common good, refusing to adjust their lifestyle for the sake of the health of their parents and grandparents and the nation as a whole. This indiscipline is how microbe created the news wave Easter 2021. Discipline. Dr. Eric Williams, our first Prime Minister, addressing the Independence Youth Rally on August 30th, 1962, gave the nation the watchwords: discipline, production, and tolerance. He defined discipline this way: discipline is both individual and national. The individual cannot be allowed to seek his personal interests and gratify his personal ambitions at the expense of a nation. The real threat to our 59-year-old nation is not the microbe, but rather the citizens, young and old, who continually put their personal interests and ambitions before those of the nation. We have raised a generation who know their rights. We have not taught them their responsibility to the common good. For all of us to flourish, we all need to give up some of our rights for the sake of the good of all. South Africa would call this behavior in a different way. I am because we are. The individual is dependent upon the collective and gives us some of his or her rights to ensure the good of the whole. Whether we speak about what is necessary to prevent the spread of the virus or taking the vaccine to prevent its spread, or indiscipline is a nation or national challenge that threatens us all. Production. Dr. Williams said, we must produce in order to enjoy. Wealth does not drop from the sky for any individual or any nation. Reduce production, skylark on the job, take twice as long to do a job and make it cost twice as much. Do any of these things, and in effect, you reduce the total amount available to be shared among the total number of people. Before this pandemic ends, we will lead a national recovery program to get our people to meaningfully employment. The great threat to the stability of our nation are the pockets of poverty that have got worse, while business owners and workers have all taken a significant economic hit. We still have to protect our workers during this period of great uncertainty. On the other hand, if the workers does not get vaccinated to ensure safety for all in the workplace, that individual is jeopardizing the health of other workers and customers, the stability of the business and the national economy. Let me read this again. We still have to protect our workers during this period of great uncertainty. On the other hand, if the worker does not get vaccinated to ensure safety for all in the workplace, that individual is jeopardizing the health of other workers and customers, the stability of the business and the national economy. Let's go to tolerance. Tolerance, Dr. Williams said to the youth, you in your schools have, like the nation in general, only two alternatives. You learn to live together in peace, or you fight it out and destroy one another. The second alternative makes no sense and is sheer barbarism. The first alternative is civilized and is simple common sense. You, the children, yours and the great responsibility to educate your parents, teach them to live together in harmony. Those young people are now the elders of our nation. They have raised a generation. Are we more tolerant now? Are we more tolerant now? During the pandemic, we had an election. During the electioneering, racism and intolerance were heightened and became an epidemic, more lethal than the microbe. Racial intolerance in our nation is the real enemy, an enemy we must all attack with full force. This enemy lives in our hearts and minds and plays havoc with us, ensuring we never have harmony in sweet TNT. Do you believe that? If we want to become the nation we are destined to become, we need to stop the racism now. Many years ago, I attended a 1-month leadership training program in Washington. That's the Archbishop talking. In an exercise, one group was asked to perform a simple task. The group failed miserably and was fired. A few crew was engaged, and the rest of us had hope of success in the second crew. Did as bad as the first. The lesson was simple. If you observe behavior you do not like, and you hire a new crew and get the same result, the problem is with structures and systems. In our last election, the ruling party got 49% of the votes and governs 100% of the citizens. Something is wrong with the first past the post system. This has been made clearer in the pandemic. When the government's job is to govern and the opposition's job is to oppose, and these two are divided by race, I want all you listening. When the government's job is to govern and the opposition's job is to oppose, and these two are divided by race, we have a lethal cocktail. The voters in our electoral district are cast along the lines of the racial composition of the districts. In our democracy is to evolve, and if we are to earn a place among the nations of the world, we need a system of democracy that allows the brightest and the best to work together to build a better Trinidad and Tobago. He concluded with the end of Dr. Williams' speech. I call upon all you young people to practice what you sing today and tomorrow, to translate the ideal of our national anthem into a code of every behavior, and to make our nation one in which every creed and race find an equal place. And I will add, and may God bless our nation. Let me tell Trinidad and Tobago this morning. After listening what I read, and if some of you all went up on my Facebook page, you will see it. And I think I shared it around last night. Very late, I went to my bed at almost 1 o'clock. I want to ask this morning, after reading all of this, if you were listening attentively, what you think the message is this morning. Open the lines.
342-0081, 466-5391.
And over on my side, it's 307-0930. That's 307-0930 or 475-7426. And before we open the lines and take any calls, today is the day I'm asking people who are in need, not pensioners, not working class people, people who are in need, to text me on either of these two phones, 307-0930 or 475-7426. You WhatsApp me your name your address, your ID number, and a contact number. Well, of course, when you WhatsApp me, the number will be there. But still put it in so I can create a data and deal with you all.
You forward.
Go ahead, Bruce, if you have it.
Forward the two numbers to me, Sharon.
Yes, I will. Yeah. So we're taking your calls.
Yes, I have one here. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Hey, man, good morning.
Morning, Sharon. Morning, everybody trying the big go. Well, thank God for rising in the morning.
Morning, Manu.
May the good God bless and keep each and every one of us. Love is the answer. Remember that. That's the most important thing. God is love and love is God. Good morning, girlfriend. Good morning to everybody. Bonnie Gardens and Mount Hope. Romanoga, 1285, Patrick Street. Jenny, good morning to you. It's about good morning. Summerman, everybody. Before I get moved, I'm coming off the air. Love is the answer, Miss Faizaban. Good morning. Zina, wake up. Gone, Summerman.
Sean, you have a minute and 24 again before we go to the break.
All right, so callers, let's deal with the issue today, this morning, as we're talking. I ask you, give me the key message. Tell me what you thought, what you understood from that article that I read, that the Archbishop wrote in the Catholic News. I'm waiting. Tell us. You see? No calls. You have two numbers by Bruce and you have two numbers here. But I'm going to assure you, if we're talking about Bacchanal and people business, we'll get numerous calls. That means that you all weren't listening what I was reading. Huh? How much time again we have?
A few seconds.
Okay. So let me tell you what the key message was, because some of you are afraid to call. The microbe has unearthed our real weakness as a nation. And the microbe is the COVID-19. That's what I think it is. And the action steps reflect on our nation's watchwords: production, tolerance, and discipline. And what steps would you take to grow each of them? When we come back, we open the lines to take your calls. And let's have a discussion this morning. It's 6:54 a.m. We'll be back.
Well, today is Carnival Saturday. I don't care what they say. Today is Carnival Saturday. Tomorrow is the day before Juve. You could play your own Juve by yourself. If you're worthless enough, you will go in the yard and rub some paint and... If you're feeling worthless tonight, if you're feeling the soca music tonight, I want you to wave your hand and sing everything for me right now. Yeah. Put your hand in the air, rocks in the air. Listen to me. Sing with me. I'm waving away, feeling so light, so light, so light. Sun beating on me, heart is so right, yeah. Alright, yeah. Alright. And I feel like just when I'm in London, everybody watching you. So when it's time, we know where they go. When I lift them up, they go. Call your friend and then go something on. Trinidad on. You, I know. Cause right now, yes. My girlfriend, she go get vexed with Baba Ali. I don't care. This hair moving, I don't really care less. Put your two on in the air, tell them come back. I go take the blame. Tell them come in. Boy, I go. So, hi.
Stay connected at home and to your home with Digicel Plus Smart Combo. We've combined our entertainment and smart services to give you simply more. More speed, more entertainment, more smart solutions, more savings. Get online faster with speed starting at 100 megabits per second. Enjoy better Wi-Fi coverage at home with smart Wi-Fi. Keep entertained with all the must-have TV channels. Feel safer at home with Smart Home. Get simply more with a Digicel Plus Smart Combo. Sign up for the Smart Glass Combo with 100 megabits per second, 27 channels, smart Wi-Fi, and smart home for only $499. Call 866-PLUS or visit DigicelTT.com. Digicel Plus. Better together.
You have been asking for him, and now he's on every second and fourth Friday from 1:15 to 1:45. Pastor, lawyer Dave McKenzie on the street, 919 FM. Call him and ask him about any legal matters that may be confronting you. Also, you have questions about the Bible, about spirituality and religion. He is able to answer. Join Pastor, lawyer Dave McKenzie on the street, 919 FM. Every second and fourth Friday from 1:15 to 1:45, as he will be dealing with legal matters and matters of spirituality on the street, 919 FM.
Sign up and save with Green Dot. When you subscribe to any of our broadband packages, you get 30% off the installation fee, allowing you to stream your favorite shows on any of your devices. Update your social media accounts and connect with friends and family. Stay on top of the class with online learning sessions, or keep your team in the loop with virtual meetings, all at an affordable price. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait. Call 224-GDOT today to sign up and save with Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Now it's time to take your vaccine. Vaccine with NSCB. Cause we ending COVID-19. It's up $2 million cash to be won. If you come first to register, then $1,000 is yours. And 100 people each week could be winning $5,000 sure. Vaccine with NSCB. Vaccine with NSCB. Vaccine with NSCB. Vaccine with.
It's time to vaccine win over $2 million in prizes. Plus 2 lucky persons can win $50,000 each. Visit NLCBGames.com for more info and to register for your chance to win.
Get your vaccine. Well. Since I was pitching marbles, the place was good. I went and did some doubles, the place was good. I went by the beach and I watched the skies, it was a paradise. But when COVID touched down that day, and I see the cases start to raise, I tell you, if you don't get vaccinated, it's trouble. For the place to be good, I
much pick most of the business. And this is the message from the North Central Regional Health Authority.
When your little one has his first friend, they share hugs, games, and germs as well. He needs to be strong. Protect them with Nestle Clem 1 Plus. Clem 1 Plus contains prebiotics, vitamins, and minerals that contribute to maintain a healthy digestive and immune system, helping them to achieve 100% protection plus nutrition. Nestle Clem 1 Plus. Your love, their future. Clem 1 Plus is not a breast milk substitute from 1 year onward.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in San Luis Grande is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Sundays, Ministry of Worship Children's Hour and the Word from 1 to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. Wednesdays, we deal with current affairs from a biblical perspective from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Facebook, email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank. Len Capital Certificates is a passive income service company located at Princess Margaret Street in San Fernando and Fifth Street South Woodbrook. At Len Capital, investing is made simple. You invest with us. We make the investments and then you collect returns either monthly or yearly. We have 5 different options you can choose from, and each investment option comes with different benefits starting from TT $5,000. For more information, contact 399-0307. Len Capital Certificates. It's all about you.
Tune into the street 91.9 FM
every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
for the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showinau Thomas.
The scripture says, "And they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in."
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Sherwin R. Thomas on the street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
At Health and Wealth Lifestyle, we offer a wide range of services: blood analysis, iridology, acupuncture, foot detox, foot massages, gua sha, hot stone therapy, fire therapy, legs and feet massage therapy, mineral scrubs, acrotherapy, cupping.
We also have a wide variety of supplements: silver, zinc and magnesium, body light, and lots more.
We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle operate our business in a clean, safe, and comfortable environment. We frequently sanitize our compound and abide by all the COVID guidelines that are currently in place.
So come on down to Health and Wealth Lifestyle, where we treat you like family. Book your appointment today. Call us at 1-868-275-8359
or 1-868-288-1108.
And remember, your health is your wealth, and prevention is always better than medication.
No distance can divide us, our hope is what connects us. Though challenges we face, we're still full of resilience. If we believe together, things are gonna get better. We're closer than we've ever been, we will rise up much stronger. Just believe.
get there. Be mobile. Just believe.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
You didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the titans of democracy. That's the morning show.
Well, I know, we'll not ask you. Put back on your mic, huh? Where you get that little beak from?
Boy, nice to bad. Bruce, I'm going to tell you something. We're really in a state of emergency, you know? In our minds and in our hearts and in our soul. Where you feel as outside I went?
Yeah.
Last night, about, I can't remember the time. I think it was before 9 o'clock. One of the little guys working on the CPAP there outside. I don't know. I just tell my children, you don't need to go in nobody's place. And you don't need to go nowhere. Stay home. It has current, the cable on, you have your games. You could sit down there and lime. I know what has happened to one of them last night. Stabbing take place. So one of the workers now this morning, he in the hospital fighting for his life. Because as I was told, something with his head, I don't know if they stab him in the head and tear down the whole thing with some ice pick. I don't know where's the story. I'm trying to find out and I'm waiting to understand it. So he can't come out to work. In the hospital since last night, and he and the father. And I want to remind people, there's a lesson for son, and now telling them there's a lesson for you all to learn. You see, when you treat with people in a particular way, something does always happen where there's the same said people to stand up with you. And it takes me back to what I just read. Because I keep telling them, they legalize a certain amount of weed that they ain't going to charge you for one thing. And you know the weed thing went.
Yeah.
But only just some people can't, they don't have tolerance for it. They can't take it. Some people be cool and calm, it will calm their nerve, it will this, it will that. Some people they just can't take it. So whatever argument occurred, this morning, one, they start to fight, one start to stab the next one, and the one who was stabbing, he know they stab you up. So they, look, I might move on and continue it while we did not just pray, God, that, everything could work out in the best way. But this morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world by the extension listening, I read this article, and I want to thank Amsterdam for really sending me this article. This was a good read this morning. And people have to understand what was said. You need to understand what was said. And if you don't understand it, then something wrong. So I want to open the lines first to talk. And do you think what I read, what the Archbishop said, wrote in his article, what do you think of it? Did you believe what he said? Or you find that he went overboard? Tell me. I want to know. And again, I'm asking persons to send their WhatsApp information to the 307-0930 WhatsApp, 475-7426 WhatsApp. You WhatsApp your name, a contact number, your address, and your ID number, please. I will appreciate it. All right? So do so that by Monday, Tuesday, we can start sending out, calling you to collect your stuff. I have one here.
Go ahead.
Caller, good morning.
Miss Sharon, morning.
You're hearing me? Good morning, St. George.
Well, I'm hearing you, but not loud.
Okay, well.
But I like to listen, so if you listen, you'll hear.
Right.
Right. Let me, Uncle Bruce, morning. Uncle Dominic. Let me shout out Mr. Archer. Mr. Archer, I haven't heard it for a while. I hope all is well with you. What is going on? And Tobago is on loud and clear this morning. I wish it stay like this for the rest of the year and onward. You know, Michelle, I was in the shower when I heard you reading the thing about the Archbishop. So I can't give much about it. But the state of emergency, all I would say to my Prime Minister, Dr. Rowley, in Tobago, we just say, get them. You get them. And that is why they can't handle you. I like how you wind up the debate in the Parliament. You get them. Get them. They can't take you. You don't worry yourself. You are who the Lord put there to take care of Trinidad and Tobago in this time, and nobody going to move you unless the Lord wants it to happen. Trinidad and Tobago, you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Miss Sharon, have a wonderful weekend. Uncle Bruce and Dominic also.
Yeah,
bless you all. Yes.
Take care.
Thank you so much, Monk St. George.
I have one here.
Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Yes, pleasant morning to my brother Bosman.
Hey, Village, morning.
Pleasant
morning, Village.
Bosman,
yeah.
I get this stated. I believe with the Archbishop, the constitution from the Prime Minister in Parliament driving to say that because hence the reason why the Prime Minister with his constitution where he governing to save life for all the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. And on the opposition side, they are opposing just for one section, and that's why you say the other side is unreal. So that is my take on it. I will leave it there for the have a wonderful day, Trinidad and Tobago.
Take care.
Thank you very much. I have one here. Caller, good morning. Morning.
Morning, Sharon.
Morning, Mrs. Crosby.
Yes, I could speak now.
Yes, you can.
Yes. What the Archbishop said, I agree with everything, and what I am going to say, each of us has a responsibility, and who is older and parents, we have to impart what knowledge we know in the right way to our children so that they could grow up with certain qualities in life, what you want. If you have two roads facing you, you have to know which road to take. Someone will say, go to the left because it has plenty water down there and you will get plenty to drink. The other one would say, but when you pass the water, you can't get anywhere else to go. The other one will say, to go right. It's a straight and nice road we could walk and go without any problems. And you would have to choose which road you really want. Okay, Sharon?
Yes.
So each of us have to think and train our children so it can go through in life, in family, friends, and in life for good. Okay?
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you very much. You have any there, Bruce?
Yeah, I have one here.
Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Hi, morning, Bruce. Morning to Sharon.
Morning.
What are you doing?
Cool, man.
Listen, I listened to what Sharon read, and I am in agreement with the Archbishop. I think he's sending a message for both sides, but more so the UNC. And I want to, one of the things I want to challenge you is that there's always, even the scientific and the political science people tell you, oh, in Trinidad we divided by race. And I would challenge that. In 1986, what was our result in the election? 33-3. I divided by race? No. We came together with the notion that we could govern our country from a national perspective. But you always have to take a look what happened then and note that if people want to play ball with divided by race, in that aspect of its contribution, I am not. Mr. Pandey, Mr. Kamala Prasad, Mr. Pandey, they don't believe in no coming together for the sake of a national drive. Mr. Pandey pulled away from there because he wasn't getting what he wanted, and he formed Club 88. He also took over the opposition after, and then when the election was called, he won 15 seats. He pulled away. Let's fast forward to 2010. What happened? What was the result, Bruce and Sharon? 29-12. That is divided by race? No. People again come together with the whole notion of the Kamala Prasad with woman and so on, the whole frenzy, thinking, and not only that, the complement of the people there would have been the whole idea that we would have good governance. What happened, Bruce and Sharon? 400 million so, 16 billion gone so, under leadership. So my thing is, the Archbishop pushing forward the whole question of maturity in office, because first past the post could be worked out, you know, but you need maturity. That maturity is not demonstrated in the opposition. Kamala Prasad and they go in the parliament. You remember Mr. Pandey said, we are not here to make the government look good. The government is there to govern. There must be areas in the government's approach, in the policy direction in the parliament, that you could tweak for the interest of the people. And not only that, you look at, in our country, the economic structure of the races are the Indians, the Chinese, and the Syrians. They have it good. And we know that. Let us not be in denial. They could sustain the economic structure without government. And these are the telling African people that pay attention to the development of yourself and your children and your people. Because they will hold on to that and know that, hey, we're not voting for the Revenue Authority. And you all know the Revenue Authority will put a better structure in place for accountability. They're not voting for the local government reform, which is so property taxes and so on, that millions of people, thousands of people out there want to pay. They will not support that. They won't support the Games Bill, where it encompasses all the taxes that could framework in a way that could go back to the poor based on all those money losing to corruption, and allegedly, when you go to the bank, how much accounts that they highlight as being uncomfortable with. They don't support that. So that's my point. The UNC is the problem in our country. And unless UNC supporters know that when they're struggling during COVID and everything else, they would have to understand that because of their 18 people in parliament, they don't support anything. They didn't tweak it properly for data benefits. So, 22 or 23 people with the right thinking structure, we have to leave it just so. Just like that. Because you know why? If people are honest, political analysts and everybody, they would know that the Hindu-based party run by Kamala Prasad and Sanyane don't ever support anything unless they in charge. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you very much. I don't have any here. Go ahead, take it if you have it.
I have nothing here as yet. Hey.
Come on, callers. Where are you on?
I have one here. Caller, good morning.
Good morning. Hello. Good morning. It's
Morning.
Morning.
You know, I didn't hear your part with the Archbishop because I went out you. But I kind of get the gist. Or I'm going along the line that I interpret the conversation to be going. And please allow me. And to my uncle just now, I tend to somewhat disagree because to be a Hindu, you could only be of one race. So it all boils down at the end of the day back to race, uncle. Because as you outlined, in 2010, there was an amalgamation of, and you know who doesn't see it as race? We. because we amalgamated ourselves together, union, everybody, and created a party called, what was the name of the party? What was the name of the party in 2010, please? Bruce Wayne, do you remember the name of the party that came around in 2010?
The People's Partnership.
All right. That encompasses the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Every union, this one, that one, all the African opposed to the PNM joined up to make a better society for Trinidad and Tobago. Because here what they told us, please allow me, Mr. Manning is spending too much money. Debt to GDP is too high. We were spending $43 billion then. And Petrotrin was already in a mess. And they inherited. And instead of that, the first thing was a lady. What was the white lady name? Anybody remember? I'll move on. That was the first person to go. Then we had a lady, Baptiste Cornelius. So remember she? She also went. Then we had the black man. What was his name? They make he an ex-minister and they get rid of him. And then the union jump out. The union said they didn't like what was going on. Up to this day, the union, what was his name? Not McLeod, the next one. The red one, I can't remember his name. Just like how they say they don't listen to the Prime Minister, stop listening to them. He never say what was the problem, you know. He never say what he saw and he left. And after that, the Hindu cabal took over.
Huh?
Yeah.
Abdullah talking about.
Yeah.
That's where the Hindu cabal take over. Because that is where Jack Warner now, when he gave a black man a contract to do a piece of work in Tobago, what happened? They start to make noise. So Uncle it is race. And then where they tell me after, when the Prime Minister, let me put it right, the Honorable Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, because when I called them, I started to say the Honorable Kamala. So the Honorable Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, when he told them that Jack Warner is a problem, they said no. At the end of it, what they tell him? They put him out and tell him, go and clear your name and come back. And it is the same thing they're doing now with Watson Duke. Because they call the doctor, Honorable Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, a rapist, not so? Up to this day, they're still singing that song, trying to pin that on him. But they have a man going up in Tobago. He is before the court on allegation of rape. They don't have that conversation, eh? So at the end of the day, once them get, you see, they only talk about Guyana. Ask the African people for years what happened under their leadership in Guyana, and they're going back again under this time. Pressure. Because of why? The Hindu cabal. Everybody did a talk about Pan. Remember when she was in office? What was the name? Something Chokari. Or remember that man? She told you all around. Enjoy the morning.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so kindly.
You have any idea?
Let me say good. No, but let me just take the opportunity to say good morning to all our Facebook chatters and viewers. Good morning to all of you, and to you, Jule. I'm seeing you. Yes. And you need to share the live. People, share the live. Both on Facebook and YouTube. Share the live.
Yes, you have one here. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Hey, morning, my brother.
Morning, Mrs. Felix. Morning to my brother Dominic, anywhere you are. Bataria is so correct. These people not on nationality, they are about race and for their people. Remember, Mr. Pan, this is we time now. I hope Trinidadians didn't forget that. And I want to thank the Honorable Keith Rowley for in Parliament. They mash up the UNC and all those silly Africans who out there marching. I hope they realize the opposition went in there and they didn't vote no, you know, they said they abstain. I hope all they take that in all the ways and understand, right? Because some years earlier, they called a state of emergency, Bruce, and lock up how much little African boys, right? Kamala said she had a threat on her life. That was enough to extend the state of emergency for 3 months, right? And now we have a threat against a 1.something million people, but all you say that is not enough. All you're talking about human rights and such as garbage. So, and about rights. So where was the rights of the people to protest and the people in constitutional rights when all they extend the state of emergency and went to the so-called hotspots which only describe as PNM areas and lock down the place and thinking about African people. Or did they know about human rights then? Well, they really feel we stupid in this country. And I would like to say hats off to the Honorable Prime Minister. A job well done. They shut them down from all angles. Great is the PNM and we will always prevail. I love to and listen, my people. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Take care. Anybody
Thank you very much. Nope.
Have a next one here. Okay. As I see that the person going next.
So I add on a next number. So they have two numbers in which Tobago and our overseas people can call, and they're not calling.
Right.
So I hope they don't complain that they're not getting any
taking one
telephone space.
I'm taking one here. There are 4 numbers to choose from. Caller, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I just want to come back in again to say, definitely, my brother from Baratoria, I support what you were saying, and just carrying my conversation on normally when political analysts and when the Archbishop spoke, I hope it was not from a case where both sides, because there's this statement that people fall in the middle and saying both sides. I'm saying no. It's from the UNC side. The race is perpetuated. And that was my point, really. It's from their side. They come in together only when they want. And when we come together, we don't get the substance of the governance. They take it away. It's accusation about misappropriation of monies and everything like that. That is the point I was making with respect to race. If the political analysts and they are honest, it comes from the UNC side. That's my point. But good program.
Yeah, man. Yes. So, guys, you can call us up on 307-0930 or 475-7426, 342-0081, and 466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Morning to 91.9. Morning to Trinidad and Tobago. I have something to reveal here, which was heard right through Trinidad and Tobago and the West Indies. Last week, I was listening to a program, and on the program, I heard the other side boasting on that program that they will never bow down to this regime. Why? Because their culture is not of theirs. Our culture is not of theirs. And they boasted and they said all kind of thing. They even go so far to disrespect our God, which is the Lord God Jesus Christ. They said that he was a slave driver and other things like that. And no one in that station came to the defense of God. What a shame. Something really wrong. It's more than wrong. These people are the wrong set of people to run Trinidad and Tobago. Thank God that they are not running Trinidad and Tobago. They never will. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, Sharo.
I have one here.
Go ahead.
Caller, good morning.
Hello.
Yes. Mount St. George?
Yes, Michelle, let me come back in again. I just want to compliment, I don't know the guy with the beautiful voice, you can see Rowley Jr.,
yes,
but both him and Barataria, as I said to Dr. Rowley, see them, you all are so much on point. And I agree with if it's Rowley Jr., the UNC is about race. They are about race. They don't put it otherwise. Because I think some of the members of the PNM party, they might have been, they are Hindu. I am sure about that. Because we have a lot of Indians within the PNM party. So very, very good contribution, gentlemen. I love you all.
Thank you very much. I have Massachusetts on the line. Massachusetts, you hearing me? Massachusetts? Let me see what's going on here. Don't know. Massachusetts? That's no, wait. Wait. Hold on. I don't know what's going on here. Massachusetts? I'm not getting this line. I don't know what's going on just now. Hold on. Let me see if it's the Iwer giving some trouble. Massachusetts? Massachusetts?
Yeah, good morning. I could barely hear you. Hopefully you're hearing me. So
I'm hearing you.
Say what I got to say, right?
Mm-hmm.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Going again.
Now, when I listened to the debate on the extension of the state of emergency, after it was presented to be debated by the Minister of Health, the whip of the UNC basically rose and opposed the motion. Of course, the president, I believe it was, said, listen, you are the whip. You've been here for a while. You know the proper procedure. So when she followed what she had to do, then PNM voted in favor of UNC, unanimously voted against. So, for a vote, UNC voted against. The debate took place. When it took time to vote on the bill, the government supported it. Not one single UNC member opposed the vote. Not one. Hours of debate, over 3 hours of debate, and they didn't even have the guts to stand up and let the nation know that they were in opposition to the bill. Right? Bill passed. The reason why Dr. Rowley, or I should say the president of Trinidad and Tobago, called for the extension is because the daily infection rate went up to over 600 a day. 600 positive cases. And this is not all of the people who are sick. These are just the people that they know about. So if it gone from 5 and 10 cases a day to 100, 200 cases a day, and then it spikes. I think the number was Mr. Bruce just read out the numbers every day. To something like 637 new cases in one day, and that is who they know about. Look at all the people that those people now get in contact with. What happened with them if they didn't know that person, that those 600 plus who tested positive were sick, and they know when present in that company, maybe drinking, maybe liming, maybe doing whatever they're doing, maybe even getting romantic. Now they're going home and they take it to whoever. That is spread, that is community spread. It's close to 40,000 lives this government's been able to save. How much money that costs? Thank God, this PNM administration, in one of the cases that they win, one of the cases where they received something like close to $1 billion with a B, over $1 billion came back into the treasury that was going to one contractor that the UNC signed a contract with. Look at, could you imagine how many lives were saved with that almost $1 billion that was brought back from that contractor? What about all the other cases where money came back, where in most instances, contracts that were signed by the UNC? When the PNM government came in and they renegotiated those contracts, mainly because those contractors were saying, with the money. When the government said, let me see the contract, what happened? The contract was signed sometimes for half the amount of money that the UNC signed on for. Look at how much money saved. That's 50% that was saved on all of those contracts. You don't think that came in to take care of these people with COVID? If the government didn't go and challenge those contracts, You think they would have had the money to be as effective fighting COVID as they are? And if they weren't in that position to do it, what would the UNC be saying today? Look at people dead in all over the place. Okay, go on.
You know, this morning, the callers are really on point. The contributions are excellent. They on point. On point. I send you something to listen to.
Yeah,
see if we can play that.
I'll go outside and listen to it.
Yeah, see if we can play that. Or when we go on a break or something. Let me see if I can take this other caller. Good morning. I don't know if something going on with this Iwer here. Caller, good morning. Yes, good morning. Something wrong with this thing, you know. Just now, go ahead. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon and Bruce.
Good morning, hearing you know.
Yes, you hearing me?
Yes.
Right. Sharon, I want to thank you for reading that article written by Archbishop Jacob Gordon. I think he's a sociologist, a psychologist, everything wrapped up in one. He was able to analyze the state of TNT at this time. On the eve of celebrating 59 years and as an independent country, it is as though Dr. Eric Williams is speaking to us from beyond the grave. As I told people at another place, there are some among us who are indisciplined. For example, you know you're not supposed to do something, but you're doing it because you have the right. It is about I and I. You don't care about anybody else. Pertaining to this virus, Sharon and Bruce, Dr. Bobron made an impassioned plea. She was brought to tears. The nurses and doctors and police officers are under pressure. Many police officers have died from this virus. Many have been quarantined. The nurses and doctors are tired. I think it's in Jamaica. I am subject to correction. Nurses walked off the job. My says if this variant takes hold in TNT, the nurses and doctors may also walk off the job. What will happen to us? Sharon and Bruce, if people like the trade unions are given the permission to congregate, we could have a strike with that. Just like the candlelight vigil. I watch and wait. There is too much racism and hate, which is showing its ugly head in Trinidad and Tobago. I pray and ask Jehovah God to bless our nation. We have a beautiful country. Let us not take things for granted. Thank you, people. Blessings to all.
Thank you very much, Carol. Guys, call me up. Call me up 307-0930 475-7426 while Bruce is listening to what I send him to see if we can play that. It is important that you voice your opinion. And you see, the problem is we always sit back and allow things to happen, and we wait on some other time, somewhere. You know, I had that in mind, and I wanted to say that, you know. You have the opportunity to speak. Speak. I am listening, and the whole world is. The whole world is. Archbishop Jason, he hit the nail directly on the head. I don't care what nobody said. And he dissected discipline, tolerance, and production. He gave it to us. What more do you want? What more can be said? I think this is the icing on the cake. So call us up. Bruce is out listening to something, so you can use the 475-7426 or the 307-0930 over on my side. Call us. I'm waiting on your calls. I want to read for you again where tolerance is concerned. Archbishop Jason wrote, Dr. Williams said to the youth, you in your school have, like the nation in general, Only two alternatives. You learn to live together in peace, or you fight it out and destroy one another. Caller, good morning.
Morning.
Caller, I'm hardly hearing you. Good morning.
You hear me now, Miss Sharon?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Thank you.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, Miss Sharon. Good morning, Bruce. This morning I want to thank God for life, that we in the land of living. But it's something that you are watching and are listening. And this is about, I just put in me being Christian, me being, reading the Bible day by day. But there are some people who I believe that doesn't see the Bible for what it's worth. They see the Bible physical. I see the Bible as spiritual. And when we say God is God in us, which means if we have God with us, we're supposed to allow God to speak to our mind, to help us with our physical, right? And me saying this, in other words, is that God is concerned with our heart. And when it comes to our physical, if we listen to God, then we would understand that God wanted us to protect ourselves. So we have to understand that God is coming down here to protect us. When He gave us wisdom, He gave us understanding, and He put people in place to become medical doctors, to come this to help us to protect ourselves. The time will come that we all will see what I'm talking about. And I start to think every day. I start to my brothers, I start to my sisters, and let's stop using the Bible wastefully, and let's use it, educate ourselves and use it properly. And then we will understand that this virus, this thing that's going on in the world today, is not just God going to protect us. It's that we have to protect ourselves by understanding what God is telling us.
Thank you very much, caller. Guys, you all need to listen to us on your phone. Turn down your radio when you call in, or move away from it, right? All right. I want...
It's 5 minutes
to
long.
Just read... We have 5 more minutes?
No, I'm saying it's 5 minutes long.
5 minutes long. Okay, good. I want to read something for you before Bruce plays something for you. But you need to go on your live, because we'll put it up while it plays. We want you to hear and see. UNC gives no reason for not voting no. The opposition, UNC, has maintained that it does not support the government's extended state of emergency, SOE. The UNC made the statement yesterday amid questions on social media as to why its MPs abstained rather than voted against government's motion to extend the SOE in the parliament on Wednesday. The UNC had stated its objection to an SOE extension, and opposition leader Kamala Prasad on Monday encouraged supporters to protest by honking their car horns outside the Red House in Port-au-Spain when the SOE motion was debated. Now, I want to tell Trinidad and Tobago something. This here for me, right, is about breaking the law. And you cannot tell me that you are a party or you are a leader that says it is okay to break the law. Because when the SOE was called in 2011, when the UNC partnership called it, no man, no dog quack. No man spoke, no dog quack, no dog back. You couldn't say, you couldn't do. We adhere with all the rules and regulations. But here today, as a lawless party and a lawless leader,
here you are telling people it is okay to honk your horn outside the parliament while the debate is going on. And I say this morning, shame on the police because they didn't do their work properly. Kingsley come right here and tell us what they were going to do. And if that is the behavior, Commissioner of Police, I hold you responsible for if anything had happened outside the parliament, that morning. I saying it today. Some people took to social media to ask why the UNC MPs chose not to vote no. They just waste all their time to make all you come outside parliament to drive wrong and honk on because they had no intentions of either saying no. It's just a sham to show all you I could get people to come and be disrespectful, and I could get people to break the law, and foolish you all are, jump out all your skin and run and go on outside there. If all they did get locked up, you think the UNC was going to come to stand your bail? Tell me, where's David Welch? Who stood his bail? Where he is? All you think now, African, all you get up and smell the coffee, all you think. We are being used too often as other people's floor cloth are going again. So the House of Representatives passed the motion after 7 p.m. on Wednesday with 21 government members voting for, while all 18 opposition members in the House abstained. Some people took to social media to ask why the UNC MPs chose not to vote no. We want to know too, just like the bill for Tobago. Just like the bill for Tobago, they didn't have no belly to sit down in the parliament to debate and say what all you want to say, all you walk out. And then when you're done, keep a press conference and tear it up. Tear up Tobago. That's how they treat with us. Because they don't have some of the kind of their people in Tobago too much. I'm saying it our seat this morning. Or you could vex how much all you want. But somebody had to say it. And I've taken my testicular fortitude this morning and I'm resting it on the table. Chop it off. In a statement yesterday afternoon, the UNC said the government continues to use the parliament to lie to the people of this country and deflect attention from their failures and incompetence. When 2011, who used the people of Trinidad and Tobago? What was the reason for the state of emergency? Today we know what the reason for is. We know what it is for at this time. What it was then. Never tell us. Up to this day. Or they never come and tell us what was the reason and purpose. Rudal Munilal and Kamla Prasad Bisasa cannot speak to nobody in this country on no issue. Not me, my children or my grandchildren. I don't want I'll cork the ears up with cement. Not to listen to y'all. Y'all are disingenuous people. Y'all are disingenuous people. Let the record show that the UNC has no part in the historic travesty of public health and safety. The same behavior. I ain't reading no more. Because one booster play the clip. I'm not reading no more. You know why I'm not reading no more? These same people took us to SOE in 2011 and lock up 9,000 African people. And not one day had they told us what was the reason for the SOE. Not one goddamn day they told us what was the reason. I can sit here proud to say I understand the reason for the SOE at this time. Because I, Sharon Felix, want to stay alive. I want my children to stay alive and be around me, my grandchildren. I want my friends and my family. I want to hear from you all every day when I turn on my radio. I want all of us to be part of our own lives. I'm happy for that. Because I'm telling all you, we as human beings, not the Indians so much, we the African people, we have no behavior. Because as the SOE left, it's man running to zest all over the place because they're not studying the uncle, auntie, nor nenen. They're not studying who's sick in the household because I want to drink lime and have a good time. Come home, I drop whatever bomb and I go on my way. I told you. I know of somebody who went straight home to COVID. The uncle in 3 days, he's dead. And in a week and a half, the grandmother, she's dead. You hear? Today, And I said to her, take the vaccine now. I begged them. I said, okay, but you know the choice is yours. Now, the granddaughter begging to get the vaccine, but you had to wait. Come on, Trinidad and Tobago. All you wake up now, man. Only such a disruption on the internet. Fake news. Confusing people. Confusing us. I don't know about you, but I know I took my 2 jabs. My children take theirs. If you all don't want to, the choice is yours. Archbishop Jason spoke to us. Read that article over and over and over and tell me what you understand from it. He said it well. Discipline, production, and tolerance are the key words in that article. Read it. Read it, Trinidad and Tobago. Get the Catholic news and read it and digest it. And you tell me how you feel after reading it. Play the article. Play the clip, sorry, Bruce.
We have 1 minute and 34 seconds before the break.
And that is how much?
5 minutes.
Okay.
So you bounce it
So guys, when we come back,
right.
When we come back, we're going to play the article for you. We're going to play the clip for you, sorry. And for you who did not listen, who didn't hear me when I read the article, you can pull back on Facebook or YouTube and listen. The choice is yours. All right? And again, I'm telling you, you can send, I saw one WhatsApp on the 307 number. You can send your WhatsApp your name, your contact number, your address, your ID number to 3070930, 3070930, 4757426. 4757426. Send it on WhatsApp. I'll get all the information from there.
Nice.
I don't want to overburden Angie because sometimes if she's out, it's very difficult for her to take the information. So if you send it here, it's easy for me to catch it. All right?
Quick process.
That's right. So Trinidad and Tobago, we going to the ads?
Yes, we're going to the break now, and we'll be right back.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Everybody inside again. Say, who pay for that? Bam, bam. Who pay for that? Say, who pay for that? Who pay for that? Say, big money spent on a bam, bam. Who pay for that? Say, who pay for that? Who pay for that? Bam, bam. Hey, Salty. I don't give a damn if it real. I don't give a damn if it fake. All I want you do is just roll it up on me. I don't give a damn if it buy. I just want that bumper be mine. I want you bend over and just sing. Hey, and every time you roll it for me, girl, you make me ball low. When you bend over like you spend your money, girl, you make me ball low. Say, come front and just roll it for me, girl, you make me ball low. I wanna ask you a question. Hey girl, I wanna ask you a question. Seconds I come answer the question. Hey, where you come from with that? Sing to me. Where you come from with that? What? Hey, Trinidad must have a rich love time. It's lady. Oh my God. Where you come from with that? Ask the question. Say, who pay for that? Bam bam. Who pay for that? What? Say, who pay for that? Hey, who pay for that? Say big money spent on a bam bam day. Who pay for that? Bam bam. Who pay for that? No. We gonna ask up the same question again, right? Say where you come from with that? Louder, louder. Where you come from with that? Say Trinidad must have a cash or credit, cash or credit, cash or credit. Say who pay for that? Who pay for that? Who pay for that? Who pay for that? Say big money spent on a bam bam day. Who pay for that? So guys, go keep it low. Who pay for that? Who pay for that? So see, there's a few people who I can say is my true friend.
And since the first time I tell you I having second Sunday, they was there with me. The second time, they was there with me.
Always present.
And the third time, you're still here with me.
I'm here.
So hear what? We all know you is the father of Jesus. I just said it at all time. I just say that plain and talk. It wasn't for you.
Plain talk.
Make the tiger roar.
Roar.
Make the tiger.
It's a roar.
So to give the man the credit, right? You bring it to the prominence. We can say that for the very least.
Yeah.
Right? But they don't give you respect as the man in charge of the woman and them for the soca. So you need to remind them, right? Do it on the beat. Don't confuse the thing.
Right on the beach.
Right here on the beach. Right on the beach. For everybody at the live at home, for everybody on CNC3, everybody listening on Slam 100.5, and for Queens Hall, the international crew too.
I'm doing it for everybody, right? But most important, you see these dancers here? Wonderful.
Oh God, I don't know.
Wonderful. So you know what I'm gonna say? Your body good, your body good. Your body good, your body so good. Your body good, your body good. Your body good, your body fast out now. Your body good, your body good. Your body good, your body so good.
Get him the rocket and rocket now. Get him the rocket, yeah. Say baby girl, how are you?
The rocket, take it time when you rock it, baby girl, come and say, oh Lord, how are you rock it? I rock it, baby girl, how are you rock it?
Double it up.
Baby girl, how are you roll and 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 roll.
Oh my God, get him something to wind now.
Are you experiencing loss of vision or are your glasses broken? At Value Optical, we're open and we're here to help. You can have your urgent eyeglasses in 3 days with packages starting at $695. When you visit us, be mindful of the 3 W's. Wear your mask, wash your hands, and watch your distance. Please call us toll-free 800-2020 for expert advice on your vision needs or to book your appointment. Value Optical, caring for your eyes.
Simpson's Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpson's Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Yo, it's more mega, more chances, more money, more fun. With the mega bonus ball, win 35 to 1. Playway is giving you more mega for your money. Win 35 to 1 and win mega payouts daily. Now you can win 35 to 1 in every Playway mega mix draw. If the mega bonus ball calls, that means even more chances to win when you play any of the mega mix options. Hey, it's more mega, more cash, more ways to win. Playway mega bonus ball, unleash your winner within. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
Hey, you keeping safe? I hope so. I don't really know what will happen when everything will back up, but the line had to go on. But in the meantime, just come online with the live wire. I'm on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 5 to 8 p.m. Or you could check us out on the live on Facebook at the Street 919 FM or on YouTube at Street TV. Don't forget to share the live. That might just be as important as you keeping safe. So mask up, sanitize, tune in to the Street 919 FM, Lime on the Live Wire, Saturday afternoons, 5 to 8 p.m. Don't worry, I gonna be home in time for the curfew. Keep safe.
From the moment you first crossed eyes
It's a girl.
To their very first bowl of cereal. Open wide. Going into parenthood means nourishing your little one to reach their fullest potential. With Nestum Nature's Selections infant cereals, give 30% more whole grain with 15 vitamins and minerals, including iron, all with no added sugar. Nature's Selection. Give your baby the best. Nestum, from 6 months onwards.
Now it's time to take your vaccine. Vaccine with NSEB. Cause we ending COVID-19. It's up $2 million cash to be won. If your couples to register, then $1,000 is yours. And 100 people each week could be winning $5,000 show. Vaccine with NSEB. Vaccine with NSEB. Vaccine with NSEB. Vaccine with.
It's time to vaccine win over $2 million in prizes. Plus 2 lucky persons can win $50,000 each. Visit nltbgames.com for more info and to register for your chance to win.
Police, good day. Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q Auto Parts Division? Yes, sir. I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries. Excuse me, sir? Is it true? You have batteries selling for $488? Yes. Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries. So I could buy a battery for $488? Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive. Which part? Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arabita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 60 Tools. Alright, thanks, boss. Nah, man. Granny, do you have $488 to lend me?
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in San Luis Grande is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Sundays, Ministry of Worship Children's Hour and the Word from 1 to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. Wednesdays, we deal with current affairs from a biblical perspective from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Facebook, email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
The Street 91.9 FM brings you today's tips to improve your financial literacy. Improving your financial literacy is a never-ending endeavor that needs to be prioritized. As you work on improving your financial literacy, it's important to continue your momentum. Here are your tips. Automate your contributions. Automating your weekly, bi-weekly, or even monthly contributions is a great way to ensure that you are consistently contributing towards your investments and retirement funds without having to worry about making manual contributions yourself. This can eliminate a lot of time and work that is involved while making sure that you are always working towards your financial goals, not to mention taking advantage of compound interests. That was your financial tip brought to you by the Street 91.9 FM.
This is the Street 919 FM COVID-19 updates. In case you missed it, the latest COVID positive cases in TNT as of 26 August 2021 stands at new positive cases 212, total active cases 4,838, total recovered patients 37,654. Total positive cases for COVID-19 as of March 2020 to present, 43,750. follow the Ministry of Health COVID-19 protocols. Wear your mask, sanitize, social distance, and avoid gatherings. A message from the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the Titans of Democracy. That's the morning show.
One more wine, one more drink. All of my friends and me gal them link. Everybody out there getting on stink is the factory. It's causes fit after.
So welcome back on the inside. Just a bit of information for you. International cricket superstars Karen Pollard, Dwayne Bravo, Lyndall Simmons and Riyad Emrit, even Raymond Ramnarayan and Ravi B has all been using Omega XL for joint pain and getting great results. So what about you? Just pick up a bottle of Omega XL right now at all leading pharmacies or call Great Health Limited at 225-0410. So live long and stay strong with Omega XL. Value Optical wishes to advise the public that all 13 branches will now be open full-time to provide expert eye care services to you. All of our regular services are now available. For your safety, we practice the established health and safety protocols, and we recommend that you make an appointment for all testing services. Please call us at 225-4865 or toll-free 800-2020 for all inquiries on opening hours, eye testing availability, and how we can assist your eye care needs. Value Optical, caring for your eyes. For all your hardware, building materials, auto parts, small tool rentals, pets and pet supplies, gravel and sand, don't forget PowerMaster Optima Vata and Megastar batteries starting from $488. And this is all at Johnny Q, number 15 Arapita Avenue, Woodbrook, and our new Johnny Q Superstore in Lowlands Mall, Tobago, off the Claude Noel Highway. Call 63-TOOLS. What is convenience? Convenience is paying your Digicel bill while staying in and staying safe and paying with your Visa debit card on My Digicel app. No need to use a credit card. We make it easy to use your debit card to pay your bill, top up or purchase a plan. Download the My Digicel app in your mobile app store today. Yes, Sharu. Hey, why is she smiling so? When was you there?
Oh gosh, I'm listening to that TikTok with Narayan and Sham Sham.
Lord Father.
Oh good. So Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. It's 8:10. Remember at 8:40 we have the play we pick the boy here and a misty mark, you know. But I was a playback that 8. Remember I tell you that 8 boy, that 8 and that 21. Anyhow, you can play up to 159, 200, somewhere around there.
Start from there or play up to there?
Play up to there.
Okay.
I want all to listen. And I said it before we went on the break. That simple. That is madness. That is the leader we want here. Mr. Napuna?
Morning, my lover.
Morning.
Morning, my sweetheart, Goosey.
Morning.
And Angel, I love you. Good morning, everybody. I've been Mr. Chan, Mr. Elroy Julian, Mr. Santa Costa, my lover. That lady never leaving Sharon. What a beautiful woman. Yeah, she locked on and it's
Morning, Miss St. Augustine.
Yes, nice lady boy. She's a widow too. All the good women that we made a widow. But she had a beautiful husband, and nice husband. He used to work in Mount Irvin Hotel in Tobago, Sharon.
Oh, okay.
He was one of the number one chef over there. But anyway,
Sharon, me looking for bacchanal here in none.
No, girl, when I come last night I tell you we that drop bacchanal, but boy.
But that would take a long time. It's too short time for today.
Yeah. That thing.
It's a good one, you know.
Yeah, it's a good one. Next week, please go on. That thing, that article from Archbishop Jason there, it hit me, boy. It hit me hard.
Well, I had my little Makuda with me here this morning now.
Right.
Morning, Simone. Oh, God. Girl, how come up people with me and jealous in one another?
Just let them know to move out of my space, eh?
No. Your space is exception. They love you, Sharon. Okay. You when I say the love, that you really think I'm talking about. They really love you. That's all the family, everybody, all right?
Bruce?
Yes.
So what did he have, Sharon? He had all them jealous. That could be quickly back around. Somebody, good morning. Hey, Maria is a boss. Maria, good morning. This is Dominique. All I don't worry, she called him at different day. Dominique. Share
the life.
Oh, Lord, John, it's so beautiful to wake up another day.
Yeah.
At life, so we could give God the thanks, the praise, and the glory for his matchless name. He's such an awesome God, eh? Awesome God. People already give God their life, put their life in God's hand, and not in mankind's hand, and love, do the thing, love. But everybody's on greed. You know? So Sharon, girl, I love you. But you know my love is that different kind of love. Sharon, what I'm feeling today this weekend?
Oh, God, tell me.
Lobster.
I'll call you out.
Sharon, I eat lobster so much in America, I ain't getting a lobster down here.
Nah, I just get that. I show my friend listening. Let me see if he on see or you off.
But Sharon, so you love me, you never share a piece of piece.
Oh God, that's a kind of thing you don't share, you know.
Oh my God. Tell your friend when he's sharing lobster for his son, everything like 1.5. I will take the half.
All right. I'm sure you listening. I'm sure you listening.
All right. Good morning, lobster man. Mother Sharon, mother, you're by the side here. I'm begging.
All right, my darling.
It's a chance. Good morning. How I can love you and love Mr. Chan. And both of us make you. Mr. Chan, good morning.
All right. I ain't hear Mr. Chance this morning, and I know this would have been an article he would have jumped out of. But I want to just play this little piece for you all, and we'll come back and continue to take the calls because we have to go up to the 8:40 to make sure we have to play with Pick of the Day inside, and then continue people to send me your WhatsApp message on 307-0930-475-7426, or you can send a text message. But I know the text message you have to pay for, the WhatsApp is, you know. So it would have been easy. It's easier to send the WhatsApp message. But I'm listening. Do not call, because I wouldn't be answering the phones after the program. What I want you to do is WhatsApp the information for me. Your name, a contact number, address, and your ID card number. Go ahead, Bruce. Run the thing.
The state of emergency has been extended in Trinidad and Tobago, as most of you are already aware. However, there's this ongoing debate on social media and in the public domain as to why the UNC remains silent in our nation's parliament with regards to the motion for an extension of the state of emergency, while the same UNC asked their supporters to come out and publicly display their vote against an extension of a state of emergency under this oppressive PNM government. So supporters and persons who were opposed to the extension of the SOE were asked to honk their horns and to flash their lights, and some of whom were even ticketed and charged for protesting under a state of emergency. My question is, if you have asked your supporters and the people of Trinidad and Tobago to be vocal about their lack of support for an extension of a state of emergency, why remain silent then in our nation's parliament? Now, many of the UNC supporters are coming out and they're saying that the UNC is not in office, they're not in government, they're not in power, and there is very little that they can do. So if there is very little that you can do Why not do the very little that you can do? Why abstain? I get that the motion needed only or required only a simple majority, and whether they voted for or against, the motion would have passed anyway. So why not record in this nation's history your vote against the extension of a state of emergency? Why abstain? Why not stand up in solidarity with the people of Trinidad and Tobago and show your support of the people of Trinidad and Tobago against an oppressive dictator?
So, Bruce, not that I'm happy to play Suzette Lowe, you know. I'm not happy to play Suzette Lowe at all. But to play it for the same people who went around the parliament to honk their horns and to protest, some of whom got tickets, to tell them today, I wonder if the UNC will pay the tickets for them. And to also show you how the UNC has a division at this time with the behavioral pattern. And the same thing was done with Tobago Bill. The same thing. And Watson Duke is a conduit. He's a conduit for the UNC in Tobago. I am telling you all that because I continue to say I vote for Watson Duke and Farley and the Israel and all of them is a vote for the UNC. And if you all don't understand that today, you won't understand it again, you know. Because what they want is to use you all to get into government so they could cover their back sides. That's what they want. They're not about nation building. Nope. They're not about people and citizens of this country. They're not about solving crime. They're not about keeping us safe from no virus. They're about themselves. And until we understand that, we will continue to listen to the crap that they want to give to some of us. My ear bell, my drum is full. I don't want to hear no more from them. Caller, good morning.
Pleasant good morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Good morning, Miss St. Augustine here.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm blessed, thank you. I want to say a pleasant good morning to you and everyone else. And I'm locked on every morning, especially Miss P. Good morning to you. I nearly died yesterday morning when I couldn't get the station to play. So you guys have a peaceful, a blessed, and a wonderful weekend.
Same to you.
Love you guys, locked on all the time.
Thank you so much. And here is Mr. Chance. Here is Mr. Chance. Mr. Chance, good morning, I say.
Good morning. Good morning, my dear.
How are you?
You know, the senior citizen jump up late. You know, but I heard in between, I heard Mr. Barataria, and I heard all the junior and quite a few others. And I'm very satisfied with the line that they're speaking in respect of their contribution. So I just thought that I'd remind the people of Trinidad and Tobago of what I've said on many occasions. I want to remind you about that, you know, because that is a lesson that we must take away from what took place inside and outside the parliament. But you see, Ms. Felix, I hear you say, well, you're not showing Bacchanal, but I want him to say Bacchanal for today, you know. Give me it now. Oh, God, I will give something again, but let me give this. That I have said to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and listen to me well, you know, people, that the UNC and its leader are deceptive, they're unpatriotic, they're fake, they're false, they're deceitful, they're cunning, and they're tricky. Did you not see an example of that? Well, let me remind you what Suzette Lowe said. And let me tell you that she was correct. They had a notice on their wall saying, if you're against the extension of the emergency, honk your horn, flash your lights, and say no. It was very clear.
And they said nothing.
Ms. Felix, what they said, I want to explain to the people what the word abstain mean, you know. You know what abstain mean?
Tell them.
Abstain mean you're neither for
or against.
You know what abstain mean? So you have to understand, you know. They tell the people to be against. Say no. And they go into the parliament. And I want to tell you, when they asked, I was on my bed, I'm relaxing. I said, well, it's going to be a nice theater show there. And I heard Dr. Keith Rowley, he said, yes. And I was waiting to hear what Mrs. Kamala Prasad Bishop will say. And I heard, abstain. I said, what? Abstain. And they went down the line. Abstain means you're neither for nor against. It means you're on the fence. So that is deception. That is trickery.
Mr. Chance, you know what they try to fool Trinidad and Tobagonians with? That if I support it and it works, I support the government. If I don't support it or I abstain and it work or it didn't work, they can't hold me accountable for nothing.
Well, that is the thing. And that is why I say they are yellow belly. See? Yellow belly means cowards. And that's what they are. They don't have the testicular fortitude or any other strength to stand up on a principle. And that's the difference between your prime minister. When the prime minister speaks, he's patriotic, he's honest, he's truthful, he's decisive, his judgment we can trust. And those are the things we look for in a government. So what you saw yesterday was that example of what to do and what not to do. And I haven't read Archbishop Gordon, but Archbishop Gordon identified what we call watchwords, you know. Principles, you know. They don't have any principle. They swing anywhere. But I got some entertainment as well, you know. And let me get the entertainment. Did you hear people? Did you hear who they put to respond to the Honorable Prime Minister, right? You know, man, that is a piece of bacalao, you know. Could you imagine our dear Prime Minister, a scholar, a scientist, an excellent debater? He moved the motion, he stood up with pomp, and he was tremendous. And when I heard the UNC say to bring in a man named Rudy and Darcy, I said, what? Listen, I said, what kind of lightweight? What kind of lightweight thing? I said, let me listen to this man. But I tell you, people, I'm going to give all some words that in the China, we got dictionary for you and with them, go and look for them, you know. I will tell all of that this morning. When Rudy and Darcy here, the Prime Minister, when he get Pasodi, he get Tutulbe, he started to suffer from Fufulu. You know that? You know what I mean? A lot of the time, but they check it. He got Pasodi, he got Tutulbe, he started to suffer from Fufulu. And hear him. You know why I know he hear Pasodi? You know why I know he hear Tutulbe? You know I know you are suffering from Fufulu? Hear him. And I want to talk about the medical fraternity. I said, what? Listen, the man shouted out, I want to talk about the medical fraternity. I said, well, why didn't talk about the medical for 24 or 5 or 6? Well, I listen, Mr. Rudy and Dancing, it is medical fraternity, boy. Oh, you got 3. Why didn't you say 4 or 5? Listen, that is what, when you get Basadi and you get Tutulbe, you lose all your senses. So I tell him, the UNC, you know, he remind me of a former opposition politician who, in talking to his people, and he wanted to impress them, just how Rudy wanted to impress. He said, by the sweat of thy brow, thou shalt eat bread. B-R-E-D. And somebody in the crowd said, Shankar, you leave out the A. He said B-R-E-D-A. Yes, Shankar leave out the A. He didn't know how to put it. He said B-R-E-D-A. Yes. But come to Rudy. Rudy get Tusube.
Oh, God.
Get Pasodi. And he suffer from Fufulu. And that is what, whenever you have to stand up against a man, a scholar, a distinguished debater, you can't just send a flyweight, man. That's a flyweight. You must get Tutube, Pasodi, and suffer from Fufulu. Thank you for the time, Ms. Felix.
Put on your mic.
I get confused. I wonder if they can hear this, boy.
Who is that?
Listen, are they hearing this?
No.
You hearing it?
No.
All right, you need to get that quick. Oh, gosh.
Who is that?
We want to hear the Fufulu man. Parliament.
You didn't send it. Why you didn't send that from?
No, but I just pull it up. Let me see if I pull it up over on this side, if it will play. Yes, no. Fufulu man, boy.
I just start to archive things, you know. It have plenty things happening.
Oh, God. Oh, listen, Fufulu man.
I say, you forget the A. B-R-E-D-A.
B-R-E-D-A. All you leave that for me to do now. Leave that for me to do. All you know that is my do. Leave that for me to do. Don't come play all your interfering. This was no, man. Come on, I want this. Where it gone, boy? How I get it so easy over there? I was vexed, you know. August 25th. Yesterday, it was August 25th.
Yesterday was the 26th.
I wonder just now. I'm going to take a call in the meantime. You haven't. All right, look, let me see if you're hint.
You get it?
Listen, my name is Sharon Felix.
Hold on. You hearing it, Bruce?
No.
Well, I know. You have to play it then. Caller, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Listen, my name is Sharon Felix.
Morning.
Bruce Wayne, Boss Wayne.
Morning.
Listen, morning, loyal listeners and callers of 91.9 Titles of Democracy and all who are in live. Miss Felix?
Yes.
You touch on so much points, but this is how I want to put it over. You hear me? I'm no slave. You was watching, yeah?
Yes.
I'm not in no race. I'm the chosen people of God. Jah, Rastafari. I'm the chosen people of God. And you see, when people try to belittle and degrade and try to put you down in a hole, you'll always be on top of them. They're going down in that hole. You see, they don't have nothing good to say about us. But we always have good things to say about them and all kind of different things. And according to what's going on, they enjoying the wealth, the Indians, the Chinese, and the Syrian white community, them enjoying the wealth. The only wealth we enjoying is fighting one another. And it must stop someday. The African people is here, not no race. The African people must unite by the hook and by the crook. We must unite. Because this virus bringing out the best in we and the worst in them. And according to what's going on, they will oppose everything. This SOE, I want to remind Trinidad and Tobago, there are nearly 5,000 cases still that are in home quarantine. What part of that they don't understand is 5,000 people we still have infected with this virus. Why we don't have a sensible thought in responding to the state of emergency and the curfew is to stop the spread through congregating, through mass gathering, through irresponsible behavior. This is what is there for. And why people don't understand that. If we don't get this thing done, and you hear how the Prime Minister talking about the variant, good work up to now, Ministry of Health and National Security. Stop it at the border. Make sure that they don't reach within the population to spread it.
Because you know what will happen.
But I'll stop there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sogam Trace. But you know what will happen? You know what will happen if you get out into the communities? We wouldn't have a leg to stand on. Bruce, I sent it for you. I know if you could play it quick. Yes, I sent something there. The man suffering from fufulu. Look here. Mr. Chance, you know how long I didn't hear that word? My grandmother used to use that word. Here now, regular. Everybody fufulu this, fufulu that. Call us in the meantime. Let's see if you could play it. Audio don't need to. You could, you know. Let's see if we could get a little piece out of it. You could just put a man like Rudy in Singh to respond to the Prime Minister.
Which part it is exactly, Sharon?
Yeah, and see, he come up and said, I don't know.
No, is the whole thing here, no?
No, when I put it on, that come up. Just him alone.
No, but look at plain here, nothing yet. Remember you...
Go down. What you saying? When I look at, I only get him. It started with him.
I see where they have the logo.
No, man.
You hear it in the background, look at it, but it's not...
You need to go, scroll down so you can get him.
Just now.
The Honorable, the Speaker.
Not that, scroll down now, man. And look for, after the Prime Minister talk, you'll see the man with the grey hair.
Answer them to the best of them.
I just know. After the Prime Minister talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm going to move quick.
Modify border controls.
Just
curbside.
Why are you doing that? Why?
You're going to 12. Just now.
Non-essential.
You're going to...
All of those things, Madam Speaker, we have a lot.
I won't tell you.
Madam
You're going
Speaker,
to 50 something.
15 or
55 something. Or 56 or 5.
The Prime Minister is using the term
just now.
Zina, by the meantime, let me take Zina.
So, the government...
Yes, Zina.
Hi, good morning, Sean. Good morning, Bruce. And all those locked on callers and listeners. When you call out myself, you bring him out from sleep. I lied on myself yesterday, under my blanket, I listened to all you. And sometimes you're tired with the talk and with them people, so I just take a rest these days. When I get up sometimes late is past the Google. But let me tell you this. People cannot compare chalk and cheese.
Oh, no.
You go bring chalk to stand up against cheese. Rudy and Dalsing to come to reply to Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley. But let me just ask you a question. When these the same people, the UNC, they weren't calling for a state of emergency early time.
Zina. Go to the head of the class.
They were calling for that early, early. They think that would have solved the that and the sunlight and the Raman punching thing. They started early begging for that. So what's the problem now? They can't get to go by the bar them and drink the rum and fall the whole rum the rum shop. Look, let me listen to all they have to say. I'll go on. More than Mano. I'll go on. I look soon.
Thank you very much.
Right.
Thank you very much, Zina.
55, you say, right?
Go ahead. 55 or 5 somewhere or 50 something, wherever.
Look at it.
As he start right on. I just like to watch him and listen to him. I ain't here to hear what he say, but just the mannerism.
Resolved that the proclamation made.
Madam Speaker, I joined this debate after having listened to the Honorable Prime Minister as he moved this motion in relation to the government's aim and objective here this evening in extending this state of emergency for another 3 months. And Madam Speaker, if I am to reflect upon the Prime Minister's words here this evening, the great French thinker and philosopher Maximilien Robespierre said that the secret in freedom, or the secret of freedom lies in educating people, whereas the secret of tyranny is keeping them ignorant. And Madam Speaker, it is very clear, the writing is on the wall. Over the last 45 minutes, the Prime Minister has not done anything to educate the population of Trinidad and Tobago in making a very credible case for the extension of this emergency, state of emergency. And Madam Speaker, you know, in this country, we have heard of the days of our lives. We have heard of the bold and the beautiful. We have heard of Santa Barbara. Under this government, the new soap opera is one that is full of bacchanal, half-truths, and it can be called as of midnight tonight, Madam Speaker, in terms of where we are. And there are a number of things that I want to, and I must respond, and I must put on the record. But during the Prime Minister's presentation, I was constantly disturbed, and I had difficulty in concentrating based on the number of horns and noises I was hearing outside of the Parliament of this country, Madam Speaker. I really had difficulty in taking notes because of the strong voices of dissent apparently I was hearing from outside of the Parliament. Madam Speaker, and the Prime Minister said, rightfully so, that he's leading a government in unusual times against the battle against COVID-19 and the coronavirus. And he said that his government did not seek to force down the throats of the population any measure as it relates, and he went on in the direction of the wearing of masks and the regulations. But I think that because the Prime Minister offered nothing new this evening in terms of data, in terms of statistics, any new information, the Prime Minister really reflected on his government's incompetence over the last 24 months in the handling of this pandemic.
And leave it right there. Leave it right there.
We have 12.
Leave it.
A few seconds.
Leave it right there. We have to go to play. We are not hope all you play these people today. But my point is, listen to that man. You will put a man with that annoying voice, that annoying. Boy, I don't know what to say. What I will say, it's not radio friendly. To respond to the Prime Minister, we didn't have enough time for me to play the Prime Minister and then to play back the response. But I'm just showing you how they're not smart and they're not thinking. Relate to us about the honking and the horn, so much of noise and whatever. It's all you bring them there to make the noise. It's all you bring them to make the noise. But all you bring them to make the noise, right? All you said nothing. You all sat there, you come into debate and say the government and said this, the Prime Minister and say that he understand this. But you all did not vote against it. Jesus. Help us. We have to go to the play with Bless our souls and our hearts.
Yo, it's more mega, more chances, more money, more fun. With the mega bonus ball, win 35 to 1. Playway is giving you more mega for your money. Win 35 to 1 and win mega payouts daily. Now you can win 35 to 1 in every Playway Mega Mix draw if the mega bonus ball calls. That means even more chances to win when you play any of the mega mix options. Hey, it's more mega, more cash, more ways to win. Playway Mega Bonus Ball, unleash your winner within. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
All right, Trinidad, Tobago, and the world by extension. If you're foreigners, all you could send the mark for me, I go play it for all you. If I win, I'll send you money, Western Union, but you have to send the money too, eh? So remember, guys, it's Playway Pick of the Day. It's a 10:30 draw. And remember, player wages is a minimum of $1 on the base wager for a payout of $26. a mega mix draw that takes place after the player draw and pays a higher price amount on the 3 options, Mega Ball, Mega Ultra, and Mega Extreme. If drawn, the current Mega Mix prizes are as follows. Mega Ball is 80 to 1, Mega Ultra is $100 to 1, Mega Extreme $125 to 1. And remember, there's a Mega Bonus Ball in each Mega Mix draw once you wager on a Mega Mix option and the Mega Bonus Ball is drawn for that option. You win $35 to 1 mega payout for that draw. There is no extra cost for the Mega Bonus Ball, and base payout remains at 26 to 1. So if you don't have none of the Megas, Ultra, Extreme, guys, I'm hearing you, or Mega Extreme, or so on, you will just get your base $26 to 1. So come on, we ready for the numbers, Bruce?
I have one. Paula, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Bruce.
Morning, darling, morning.
I'm morning,
play with Queen.
I have a birthday greetings. Today
No, you can't do that. No, oh God, no,
but
no,
we
no.
but we in the playway segment. You
all right,
You
but
gotta
I'm
give
going
me
to call
your
back there.
numbers.
Well, the playway now is 23, 32,
Right.
and 14 and 33.
Nice.
Okay?
And
All right,
14
I'll
and
call back
33?
to you.
Yeah. Nice.
Money, boys,
All right.
play money.
I seen 4, 13, and 21 on Facebook.
All right, you take Facebook, I will take YouTube. I'm seeing 36, 11, 12, 20, 12 again, 22 rat, 35, 25, 33. Go ahead.
Caller, good morning.
Blessed morning to you.
Morning.
Bruce and what? 36 all the way.
Yeah, man.
He was expecting that.
I seen 25, 17, 29 on Facebook.
25, 17,
and 29.
29,
Right, 4. Well, 36 raining.
I tell you.
Oh, good.
Papa, Fufulu. The Fufunooks, man.
We'll take our call here.
Come on, guys, call us up with your numbers.
Morning, Bruce. Morning, Sharon.
Morning, Mano.
We're playing him for Fufulu. Central. Fufulu. 36.
What is the number for Fufulu?
36.
Oh, God.
Caller, good morning.
Yeah, but I say, what do you want to take your call? I play Central by 34, 36, the blind jackass.
Oh, Lord.
What are you playing? 34?
36.
34, 36. Oh, God. Miss Crosby on a line here. Miss Crosby?
You ready? 28.
Okay. 28.
You hear me?
Yes, 28.
All right. You kind of solved that, so I had to question. But thank you.
No, I'm right here. 30, 20, 20, 20. All right.
I see in 10.
Oh, gosh, look, numbers coming. 17, 26, 36, 20. Give me.
10, 13, 27, 34, and 33.
God. Jesus Christ. Right.
You see?
35, 36. Well, you're getting on with the 30s this morning. Oh, God, look, one say, that's easy, 36. Puck 2, where is that? Or was it Pig 2? Easy. Pig 2, 36, 36. All you know, easy there? Nah, boy. Hey.
Have a next call here. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
I play in Rudy Embarrassing this morning. And that is 26.
26.
And Fufulu is when you jealous somebody so they'll be walking the road and saying, I wonder how he better than me. I wonder how he better than me. That's Daniel.
See, ask on the list.
Well, so far, guys, we have 23, 32, 14, 33, 36, 11, 12, 20. We have 12 again, 22, 35, 26, plenty, 35, 33, 36, 27, 17, 29, 33 again, 36, 23, 34, 36, 28, 36, 17, 26, 36, 20, 10, 13, 27, 34, 33, 35, 36, 36, 26, real 36. In every line is a 36. In every line is a 36. Oh, gosh. All in not easy.
That is it for
good. I see in here 36, 35, 33, 36. Good morning to all. All right, Mr. Isaac. Lord, all. 36 raining here today. So Trinidad and Tobago, that was our 10:30 a.m. draw that we would have given you some information. You have numbers to choose from. Go out and play your play way. Don't forget, when you win, call us.
Yep.
Don't forget, right? We want to know. I go in and play some numbers.
Yo, it's more mega, more chances, more money, more fun. With the mega bonus ball, win 35 to 1. Playway is giving you more mega for your money. Win 35 to 1 and win mega payouts daily. Now you can win 35 to 1 in every Playway mega mix draw if the mega bonus ball calls. That means even more chances to win when you play any of the mega mix options. Hey, it's more mega, more cash, more ways to win. Playway mega bonus ball, unleash your winner within. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
Yes.
All right, so guys, it's 8:48 a.m. And as usual, I want to thank all of you for being a part of our discourse this morning, or discussions, which was very healthy and very, very on point this morning. Oh gosh.
Who's that?
All right. It's me and my TikTok here. I was trying to, I see it had something I wanted to say, but I can't find it now. I look at all morning. But I want to warn you men. There's my bacchanal I want to leave with today. I want to warn you men. You see all who like to run by the Chinese store? You see all who like to look for help? Sometimes the help is helping you. The help killing you. Because some of all you don't have the how you should say, they don't have the help in her. They don't have the substance within to conduct the survey. And when they continue to take this help, it has weakened their heart. It has weakened their heart, both hearts, below and on top. The both hearts just get weakened. Because after a while, when you start to interfere with that stuff from the Chinese store, and you go by the Alice, and you go by the Agra, and all who say they're making things similar to the Agra and the Alice, after a while, all of them just stand up and laugh at you. Because you can't stand up after a time to see what's going on. Right? Caller, good morning.
Good morning again.
Yes, my dear.
You know up here that they refer to the former Prime Minister as 45.
What is 45 up here?
That is the former former president of the USA.
What is number is 45 by you?
Yeah, his number is 45. So shall we know attach 36 to the responder of the Prime Minister? I'm asking a question.
I can't answer you that.
So next time, just say 36. This way you could say whatever you want to say, and you would not be liable.
Okay, sir. Very well.
Listen, real quick. The only time during the Prime Minister's delivery on the extension of the SOE is when the member from Naparima got up and said that he couldn't, that the finance minister was interrupting the proceedings. The only complaint. But Six had a goal to cadet and say he couldn't make notes. Since he couldn't make notes, why didn't he come stand up and bring it to the attention of the House that he couldn't hear what was going on? Because he was home.
Oh gosh, sorry, Massachusetts. Oh Lord, you get cut off. Sorry, Massachusetts, you got cut off by mistake. They call bump you off. Zina, morning.
Oi.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm playing 36 and I want 19 to 19 of the Jackass on them. Thank you.
Ole, stop. Massachusetts.
In the background you hear siren coming down the road. Go on.
Oh, God. Ole, see if I'm not on this station, I go miss all your real bad. Anyhow, the word for today is compassion. Trinidad and Tobago, let me thank all of you for, making us the number one morning program. I don't care what nobody say. We are the number one morning program. Thank you so kindly for you getting up in the morning and being part of the whole exercise. They come? All right, I'll come in. Tell them, hold on. So the word for today is compassion. My compassionate heart blesses others. I am grateful for my loving heart that prompts me to reach out in kindness and compassion to bolster the spirit of others. The more I choose compassion, the more easily it becomes a habit. My actions don't have to be especially granted. I can open a door or pay the order of a person behind me at a drive-up window, listening, holding a hand, and giving a pat on the back are also simple yet sincere expressions of compassion. In helping others, I am blessed by the effects of giving, and good flows to me abundantly. Every act of kindness, kind-heartedness, no matter how small, creates a ripple effect that inspires kindness and generosity in others and ultimately blesses the world. In everything, do to others as you would have them do to you. For this is the law and the prophets, Matthew 7:12. Trinidad and Tobago, this is where I leave it for today. Talk to you on Monday, please God.
Yep.
Yeah? I may have to leave a little early on Monday. I have something to do on Monday, so I will come on and leave by 8:30.
Okay.
So Trinidad and Tobago, this is where I leave it. I'm gone. Be blessed. Love you guys. Ciao.
Woke up this morning and I'm feeling nice. But the path that I chose comes with battles to fight. As long as I'm living, my future is shaping, and where I am headed, got no time for problems. Hold the weight on your shoulders. Put your problems behind you. If you fall long, just get up and get your head out the dirt. And when they try to bad mind you, and they talking behind you, don't mean nothing but you. Put your hands in the air, everybody. It's time to get up and to move it.
The Street 919 FM has been asked to announce the passing of Sally Ann Henry Lee, who departed this life on Sunday, the 22nd of August 2021, at the age of 59 years. She was the daughter of the late Gertrude Henry and Rodney Casaro, wife of Franklin Lee, mother of Marvin Lee, grandmother of Kayla Lee, sister of Victor, deceased, Yolanda, Christine, Suzanne, Sherrianne, and Gerald, relative and friend of many. The funeral service for the late Sally Ann Henry Lee takes place at 2 p.m. on Monday, the 30th of August 2021 at the Corpus Christi RC Church, Church Street, Success Village, Laventil. Thence for burial at the Corpus Christi Churchyard Cemetery. Inquiries can be made at Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventil, at 623-8688.
expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You take over. You take over. All of the party. Any partyers in here? All who missing party. If you know you're missing party, I want your hands so. I want your hands so. You have to be like this. Hold on. I want them go with you because there's a little time to party, you know, boy. I ain't get the party, you know. There's money time. So I only want to wave with me. We're taking all the wave we could. Start from top. Who love the party? Put your hand in there. All the party. Turn on. We love the party. Oh Lord. Who love the party? Put your hand in there. Yeah, man. Hey. Who love the party? Oh. Yeah, man. Hey. Who love the party? Got them. Say, I don't tell my friends that I don't spend my money. Boy, you can't live. What? Let me call them. I just wanted to. I love to fit and just let go. But tell them why not touch them too. Now, what are you there? There we go. Pull up the party. Oh, say amen. Hey, pull up my shots. Come play. My boss man can tell me I can play. So I take it Monday. It's a say. Boy, you had no behavior at all. There's no behavior career. Let me tell you. I just wanted to live. Down the road. Yes. Over here. Go on in the air. Kiss my brother. Yeah, man. Hey, pull up the party. Oh, yeah, man. Hey, pull up the party. Oh, Lord.